Excuse my absence, guys. It was a pretty bad beating the last time I put out a video, which was I needed a couple days to, you know, usually it's not that big a deal to go 0-4, but the way Edmonton got absolutely destroyed, and I told you guys to put money on Edmonton, was pretty damn embarrassing. But I think I got a good read on this card. It's a 4-game card. Let's try and make up for. I'm gonna try and make up for that 0-4, that 0-4 pick I gave you guys, because I'm not happy with it, and I don't like giving things out like that. Bad beats are gonna happen, but that Edmonton game just really, that one got to me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That one hurt. That one hurt, and it hurt even more because I gave it to you guys. But let's get started with this 4-game card. I'm back. I know sometimes you need a few days off to just recalculate things, guys. So we got the New York Rangers up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Rangers actually got some sneaky good wins on the road. Tampa Bay is finally starting to show up and be the Tampa Bay that's favored to win a Stanley Cup. Or at least they're one of the top favorites to win it. Tampa Bay's starting to show up. They got 2 wins back to back. The Rangers, they're a little inconsistent because they can lose to teams that have you scratching your head like, why are they losing to this team? Tampa Bay, this line has moved up. When I was checking it last night on Tuesday, it was at -155. Now it's at -142. So money is coming in on the Rangers. Rangers, another thing, guys. The thing is, they either win very convincingly or they just get straight up dominated. This one is a tough one, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this is a tough one. The way I would go with it, I would say, guys, either go Rangers money line or Tampa Bay and just go with the puck line, -1.5. There's a very, very good chance, this game does go into a 1 game, but Tampa Bay has also been winning games convincingly. For me, I'm really leaning towards Tampa Bay, guys. I would say split your bet. Put some on the money line, put some on the puck line. That puck line, it's kind of big for a reason, but it's not like it can't happen. Like I said, this Tampa Bay has shown up again. It's been very good. They've been winning very convincingly. They got 2 wins back to back. For this first game, go Tampa Bay Lightning money line or Tampa Bay puck line. Second game on the board, we have the Edmonton Oilers against the Philadelphia Flyers. First thing first, Philadelphia, definitely a lot more well-rested. They've had more rest days. They also haven't been that great at home. They got a couple good wins at home, but it just hasn't been a very, very solid record at home. Edmonton Oilers, I think they actually play better on the road than they do at home, but at least they finally got a momentum-changing win on Monday, I believe it was, against the Blue Jackets. Very emotional game. 4-3, they were losing, about to end the third period. Then a couple seconds left of the third period, Edmonton ties it up 4-4. Edmonton gets a very good win in overtime, ends up being 5-4. So I'm going to have to roll with the Edmonton Oilers, getting a decent price at -138. Does it feel trappy? Yes, it does. But they are on the road, and Philly is at home. They're going to give them, they're going to try and give them as much odds in favor as they can due to Philly being at home. But Philly doesn't exactly have the best home record anyway. Their home record is right around 50-50. So with Edmonton being a good road team and the momentum change, that's enough for me to lay money with Edmonton. I think that Blue Jackets win carries over into this game, and I think they find the win again. Game on the board, we have the Buffalo Sabres heading over to Utah, facing the Utah Mammoth. I think this Utah team is just way too tough. I don't think the Buffalo Sabres have that big of a chance to do anything. Utah's a really tough place to play. That and this Utah team is just keep finding ways to win. They keep winning even the games that you don't expect them to win. The Buffalo Sabres, meanwhile, more of a mid-table, bottom-of-the-barrel type team. I think Utah's going to be too much. I think playing in Utah is going to be too much. So we're going to go Utah puck line for plus 133. I think Utah gets this done very, very convincingly, and honestly, quite easily. I don't, it feels almost too easy, but it's just what I see, and I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna think too much about it. There's other spots where we're gonna be sharp and take a big, on the road underdog. This just isn't one of them. So going with Utah, keeping it simple, and I like them on the puck line. They got more than enough talent to get it done. On the board, guys, we got the New Jersey Devils coming into Chicago. Keeping it plain and simple, guys, I like Chicago here. I like that Connor Bedard is finally being the star that he is. He's in the top 5 of more points, most goals. I believe it's points, but obviously some goals are in there too. Connor Bedard is really starting to show up. This is the Connor Bedard that Chicago Blackhawks drafted. It took him a little while. It took him about maybe 2-3 seasons to finally start being that superstar, and he showed up. He's here. I think he's going to keep it going. I think this Blackhawk team is going to be a lot better than what we've given them credit for the last couple seasons. This Jersey Devils team, very talented team. Very talented team, not taking nothing away from them. But I really don't like how they lost against the Islanders at home. The Islanders were a team that had a lot of problems defensively, and New Jersey could not score against them. That game ended up being either 4-3 or 3-2. It was one of those two scores, and that game even went into overtime. That was one where the Devils should have gone. Me personally, I think the Devils should have won that one convincingly at home. That is where they've played their best hockey. On the road, their record is pretty 50-50. So in a game where a team is being favored on the road, but they're 50-50, and against a team that's used to being in this underdog role, used to being doubted, but this Blackhawks has this next man up mentality, and with their superstar finally showing up, this superstar who was once, can't say he's a rookie anymore, but he's definitely a young player. So the superstar showed up. This Blackhawks team has momentum on their side with that win, with the win that they just recently got. Sorry, guys, I don't remember who. I do know that they won their most recent game. And the Devils, I don't like that loss against the Islanders. So that's the main part that's throwing me off. But Chicago having momentum with their superstar showing up and making the headlines, along with Nathan McKinnon and McDavid and Celebrini also. So when Bedard's in that conversation, I think he keeps it going. I think he helps this Blackhawks team. So give me the Blackhawks to beat the Devils in Chicago.